Hi there. I hope everybody's well. Just going to pull a little message for you. See what's coming out. A message of guidance, insight, and direction, please, Spirit. So I call upon my spirit guides to be with me now while we do your reading, and the angels also. Thank you. So, what's our first card out, please? Thank you. And what do we have? The Queen of Air. Okay. So discernment is key. It's all about communication, this card. And at the moment, we've just had Mercury that's gone retrograde. I've just seen 111 then. Completely distracted there, excuse me. Yeah, Mercury in retrograde. So I'm kind of feeling like you could have communication coming in from people that's quite unexpected. Unexpected communication is what I'm really feeling from this card. And that's why I was getting the message of discernment. You're going to really need to discern a situation. So this could be somebody getting in touch with you that, again, is unexpected. You really weren't expecting it. And maybe you might be unsure of whether to respond, reply. There's that kind of feeling. And I always kind of hear that saying, watch out, because Mercury is about. And there's a real element of maybe somebody not being very honest with you as well. So there's kind of two energies showing up here. One is where you'll have communication from somebody that's really unexpected. You'll be unsure whether you want to respond or not. And then the second scenario is that watch out, Mercury's about. So maybe somebody isn't being as honest and as forthright as they could be right now. So you may have to judge the situation purely on your intuition is what I want to say. And I really feel like you'll reach a peaceful resolution. You'll know what to do if you follow your intuition and have that as your guidance, because that will never steer you in the wrong direction. What else, please, Spirit? What else do you need to tell everybody? What guidance is there, please? Okay, we've got a few cards here. So let's take a look. We have, yeah, that makes sense. The Tower, unexpected communication from somebody that's probably, you know, this could be somebody that sweeps you off your feet. That's what I'm really sensing to begin with. Someone that sweeps you off your feet. Maybe this is a past love that you've released and let go of, and they're coming back around. You know, when Mercury's in retrograde, we do sometimes have that slight karmic feeling to the situation. And again, it's also about what am I trying to say? It's also about learning lessons, learning from past situations. So this Tower is really representing something that maybe comes as a surprise to you, like a bolt out the blue. Maybe this does resonate as somebody sweeping you off your feet. Or again, this could literally be a situation that comes in that's surprising, that's quite shocking. And don't see that as a bad thing. Please don't see that as a bad thing. Some good things can come in unexpectedly. And even if this is a past lover coming back in, wanting to communicate again, it's entirely up to you. Again, use your own discernment. Follow your gut instinct. Listen to your intuition. Now, you could be left a little bit overwhelmed, not really knowing what to do. You could actually be left analysing the situation and thinking about it in great detail, really thinking about what it is that you want to do. You could respond in many different ways, actually, to this person or this situation. So you may feel a little bit emotionally overwhelmed, not really knowing what to do. But again, I'm just being drawn to all this blue here. Like, really, really follow your intuition. Stay calm. Stay in that state of peace. Just remain calm and, judge the situation, discern the situation thoroughly before you go ahead and respond to this person or react to this surprising situation coming in for you as well. And then we've got the 5 of fire, and that's the change that's coming in. I don't necessarily sense any conflict or anything. This is more of an energy of change. And I'm hearing as well that whatever scenario resonates with you, it's going to be, you're going to learn something from the situation, but it's also going to be quite liberating. That's what I keep hearing. It's going to be liberating for you. It's going to really give you that opportunity to transform your energy again. Like, I already feel like you've recently gone through some changes as well, and you've got some more stepping in on your pathway. But that's a good thing. Life moves on. Situations present themselves to us, and it's all a learning curve. So but there's just such a sense of liberation. So not only are you going to have some changes coming in, because the Tower can represent change as well. Absolutely. Unexpected changes coming in. And again, even if at the time it feels like it's a little bit topsy-turvy and scattered and unbalanced, and things do feel like that when they come in. Like, when they come in surprisingly and unexpectedly, it can really throw us off guard. It can really chuck us out of our comfort zone, and it can make us feel a bit wobbly and scattered and a little ungrounded. But these changes, I can feel a really good energy. So these changes are going to be really good. And I keep hearing like light. What do you mean by that, light? Lighten up the pathway for you, giving you the opportunity to really shine like the star you are, and spread your wings and just, enjoy and bask in that free energy. I think before recent changes that you've been through, things have been quite stifling and restrictive. So again, I already sense like there are changes you've had to make, actually, That's also what I'm being made aware of. These are changes that you've had to put in place. You've maybe had to be a little bit more flexible and maybe having to adapt to a different way of being or a different way of viewing something or even a different way of communicating. We have got this Queen of Air here that is the Queen of communication. This individual, whether male or female, it doesn't matter. This individual can discern a situation thoroughly. They are in control of their thoughts. They don't allow themselves to be overwhelmed or allow their mind to overanalyze things. They judge situations solely on intuition, and it's never wrong. And the message here is for you to do the same, is to judge whatever scenario is coming up in your reading, whether it's somebody from your past wanting to come in and communicate again. Judge the situation with clarity and with peace of mind and patiently. Don't rush into it. Weigh up the pros and cons. Look at all the different ways you can respond and feel out what's best for you. And a situation that is going to come in unexpectedly, again, even though it's going to knock you off guard, you've still got that opportunity to look at the situation for what it is. There's no rush. Nothing's rushed. Things will lay themselves out in the right way, but it takes you judging the situation and discerning it for what it is. But overall, there's just such an element of learning something from this experience as well. So, for example, this past person coming in wanting to communicate, this is where you're going to really, start to reflect upon, what they brought to your life, how they made you feel. You'll probably start going through situations in your mind, thinking back to certain memories and it's going to take you really considering whether you want to respond to this person actually. And again, take your time. This unexpected surprise coming out of the blue, again, I feel it's something really good. It really is good. The tower can represent, things crumbling, and some people see it as divine intervention, things being broken away so that you can start brand new. But I don't sense that from this card. I feel like this is something unexpected that's coming in, and it's going to take you by surprise, but there's a real good feeling to it. Even though it may have you feeling a little bit emotionally overwhelmed, it's only because it's coming unexpectedly. So just go with the flow. Go with the flow. And what I'm being made aware of now is all these kind of aqua blues. And yeah, it's just, I really feel like this lesson I'm hearing as well, this lesson is going to really see if you can stay in that state of peace when things present themselves on your pathway, things that make you feel overwhelmed, things that come in by surprise. It's kind of a test as to whether you can remain in that state of peace. Look at the situation correctly. Look at the situation patiently, not acting rash or harsh. And we see these events and we see these colours here, and then we go straight into that fire. So it's like, whatever you learn from the situation, and if you learn to stay in that state of peace and respond accordingly, or start to adapt to things differently and put things in place moving forward, you can really start to put into action whatever else it is that you want to bring in for yourself. That fire energy, that's beautiful. So we've got air, water, fire. Lovely. Let's just pull some more cards and see what else we have. Ooh. Yeah, that thinking woman. I want to come to that card first, because they're just asking you to be mindful, not to let your mind run in a direction of overwhelm, clouded thoughts, over analyzing situations. You want to really start to have control over where your thoughts lead you. Understand the situation for what it is. It's and the books are just, again, that just confirms that this is a real learning curve, and the butterfly in the background there just is really like representing to me that the outcome of this situation is going to be liberating, transforming. It's also going to put you in the right frame of mind, and that right good feeling energy to really start stepping up, to start moving in a new direction. It's going to bring in a lot more of a foundation for you, a lot more of a foundation, more security, more stability. And you may really feel like you need to plan as well moving forward. And then we've got community, 7. I love that. And what I'm getting from this straight away is that this could actually be a coming together with this person cropping up from the past wanting to communicate. You may decide, after you've weighed up all your options, after you've thought about it thoroughly, and when you've reached that decision, you've trusted your intuition, you've discerned the situation, and you may well want to give this person another go. If it's a past love relationship, you may want to get back together. And this card coming in the reading is just really supporting that. There's that sense of togetherness, unity, and a bond. So that is really lovely. And for those of you that resonate with the other situation, this could literally be moving you in a new direction, giving you that good feeling energy, and meeting like-minded people in your community, as it says. But, that could literally be over social media, greeting people in the street, going to different activities and events, parties, celebration. Because this card I always see as such a really good feeling, like that togetherness, that bond, and just really, really lovely times where you're just relaxed, you're feeling beautiful, you're celebrating life. Oh, that's really nice. Definitely, this is definitely a message of intuition, and definitely a message, excuse me, of understanding. Understanding and intuition and discernment, they're the main words that are popping out here. Yeah, and we've got caring connections on the bottom. So if you do give this person another chance. That's that change coming in. Maybe there will be more changes to your relationship, to your bond. You know, maybe it wasn't the right time before and now it is. You know, caring connections, that's really beautiful. And again, if this doesn't resonate with a past person coming back into your life, then this can absolutely still represent beautiful connections blossoming, coming in for you, that chance to celebrate and share something beautiful with somebody else. It doesn't have to be a love situation. Really nice. I'm just going to pull a little angel message because we do have the angels with us. Thank you, angels. What message do you have? You've got 2 cards flying out there. And we have, the mists are lifting between the earth and the spirit worlds. Be free of old ways and enjoy the sensation as spirits channel their ideas through you. Oh, absolutely. This is them speaking to you through your intuition, giving you those intuitive nudges, encouraging you to, again, not only listen to them, but trust your higher self. Listen to yourself and listen to what your gut is saying to you. And go with that. And then your second message is, this is your life, no one else's. Have the courage to love and look the world in the eye. Oh, wow, yeah, absolutely. And there is a real love feeling to this. There is definitely a message of a past love returning. So if you've got any doubts, if you're doubting that this connection can work again, if you're doubting overall on both scenarios, if you're doubting that you can open your heart to others again, that you can, you know, start to bring more people into your life, then the angels are asking you to really try not to analyze things. Don't doubt things. Just go with where your gut is leading you. And if you're in that frequency of love, and you remain in that frequency of love, and you stay in that state of peace, there's no room for doubt. That's what they're trying to say to you. How lovely. So that's your message, everyone. I really hope that resonates for you, and I hope it's given you a little bit of insight and guidance, and I will see you real soon. Love and blessings.